Glider's going to have a good first look. First touch, nice save. Kayla Burns.
That is great proactive goalkeeping. Speaking of that, she has to come off her line, and if she gets that wrong, she's in trouble there because that's the edge of the penalty area. She could end up committing a foul. That angle is very, very tight.
Again, easy for Diop to get into those positions because once that ball is lost, instantly the transition of play. Look at the amount of space he has to run into and to get that cross because what you're seeing is Hungerford's trying to be aggressive. If he gets that challenge wrong, the space in behind is massive. This is the set piece. We're talking about it. It was just a quick throw in and then just a long cross, and it's a good header. Very good header from Antone, who has her second goal of the season. Niagara Falls border in Thorold, Ontario. So again, you would think it's another country, but you're actually not traveling that far to get to Niagara on the other side of the falls.
No, right across the Rainbow Bridge. No, I'm not talking about Mario Kart. I'm actually talking about the border.
Isn't that Rainbow Road?
That's Rainbow Road. Yeah, sorry.
Close enough.
Rainbow Bridge. Yeah, that was a really good shot. Saad Shauki actually was the one that put the shot on goal. It was the touch by DN. And Saad Shauki, 1 goal, 4 assists. The freshman from Montreal, Quebec.
I like the positions he's taking up right there. Edge of the D, following up, knowing that there's a chance a scrambled ball is going to come back to him. He could clearly strike a ball clean. If you have 4 assists, you know how to get those touches right. And right now, what I like is how Diop finds himself in all these good positions on the right. And usually, you're going to see somebody isolated 1v1. But after that first attack in which the Niagara defender slipped, what you saw was 3 purple shirts coming to meet him, and he still was able to get a good cross away that caused trouble for the Niagara defense. He's going to be a player that is so important, 7 and white, all afternoon, particularly if he's going to get chances like that.
Ryder continuing to go on the attack. Al-Masoud leaves it for Alibu. He crosses, knocked down by Niagara. Battle at the end line, and it will be a goal kick.
That was Alberto Sanchez-Cervera who defended that pretty well there. Just got in front of the Ryder attacker, got between ball and man, and did a really good job of ushering that out. But that time they go down the Ryder left and the Niagara right, and they're still causing this chaos. I think what Chad Dernberger is seeing is that these fullbacks are vulnerable, and so they're trying to get right at them immediately, and in the first 10 minutes of the game, it's caused some chaos.
Yeah, certainly a good job by Ryder to be aggressive, get into the attacking third. Niagara had that first potential scoring chance, but since then, field has been tilted here to the right. Good through ball, but a good job by Jamie Berry to go out and get it off of his line. Maybe a little bit too far for Giop.
That midfield, it looks like just a very standard 4-4-2 right now for Niagara, but the link play between the 2 forwards and the 4 in midfield, once Ryder's able to beat that first line of pressure, there is a lot of space in behind, and that's something Niagara and Bill Boyle are going to have to tighten up.
Bill Boyle in his 8th season at the helm of the Niagara Purple Eagles, and of course we mentioned Chad Dernberger in his first season taking over for the legendary Charlie Inverso, who was here for a long time and had a ton of success. And offsides is the call. Flag is up.
Deanne didn't quite hold his run. Dernberger came over from D2 Charleston Golden Eagles. That was his alma mater, but he was assistant at Dartmouth, at Penn State, at Marshall, so he's been around college soccer. And there's a lot to build on when you're at Ryder. It's a program that won 3 MAC titles in 4 years, made 3 NCAA tournaments. This is one of the big programs in this conference, so you can build from a solid foundation, and certainly for him, this is a great opportunity to show what he's made of. The head coach at this level, again, you can make NCAA tournaments. You can win titles here, and he's already shown that after last year was a down year, only 3 wins, he got 5 already, even after some of the struggles.
Here's another good run for Ryder. Making the move around the keeper. A defensive save, and then the rebound put in by Al-Masoud, and Ryder strikes first.
Just as you see, we talked about the link play between the midfield and the forwards for Niagara defensively. There wasn't anything going on there. And just one through ball. Deanne times his run perfectly. Again, really good last-ditch defending right here, but you can look at the support from Al-Masoud. He's able to clean this up. But the shape for Niagara is all over the place right now. We were talking about how well they've defended recently. They have not defended well in the first 12 minutes of this game at all. And that's something that Bill Boyle is going to have to fix, because we know Ryder could score goals. They already now have 18 on the season. That's not been the problem this season. It's been keeping them out.
4th goal of the year for Adel Al-Masoud. And The assist does go to Babacar Dieng.
I like his runs, just off the back shoulder of the center back, getting into those good spaces in those channels. And say for Niagara right now, that line, they tried to play a high line there. It was all wrong, and Dieng was clean in on goal. If that's the kind of defending that Niagara's going to do today, then Reiner's got a great chance of perhaps breaking this game open.
Well, we talked about it that Niagara certainly has trouble scoring goals. They only have 8 total on the year. And now Niagara playing from behind early on. They're going to have to climb that uphill battle.
They've only given up 1 goal in their last 4 games, so they're playing so much better. And that's a challenge right now for this Niagara team.